Testing, test. Yeah, whatever.
How many years have come and gone since that day? How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one that stood alone against the storm.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the studio. So, today, I was supposed to go and watch the Ronda Rousey fight later on, but oh snap, it didn't come up. Oh, it did come up. All right, just making sure. So, what's up, YouTube? So, we still gonna be watching it later on, but the plans I got changed up and all that kind of stuff. But here we are. We playing some Final Fantasy 14. So it's a chill stream. It's one of them streams where we're not really doing much. We're gonna be playing Final Fantasy 14, going through the main quest, doing some side stuff, all that kind of stuff. But hopefully you guys taking care of yourselves. It's a Saturday. It's a wonderful Saturday, and we here kicking off the stream. Well, so, but hopefully you guys taking care of yourselves and all that. So first and foremost, how you guys doing? Let's jump into the game. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, that's right. I was about to be in the middle of a grand adventure here. But let me give y'all some heads up on what's going on in the stream right now. So if you didn't know, I was at the end of, it says Shadowbringers, but really I'm at the beginning of Dawnbreakers. Not Dawn. Did I say Dawnbreakers? I meant Endwalker. So we just met. We're about to deal with some dragons. Let's go ahead and deal with some dragons. So let me mute the game real quick. But alright, so let me give y'all what's going on right now. So like I said, I beat Shadowbringers roughly 2 months ago, maybe. I think it was 2 months ago. And I just been Philly farting around in Final Fantasy 14, just doing side stuff and not really doing the main quest, you know, doing raids and all that kind of stuff. And so I decided, you know, since the summer is about to kick off and all that kind of stuff, might as well go ahead and jump back in. And come to find out, ladies and gentlemen, I showed y'all a couple streams ago that Evercold is going to be the next expansion. It's coming for Final Fantasy 14, and I haven't even got through Endwalker, I haven't started it yet, and also Dawn Trail. So Dawn Trail's a thing. So here we are, getting ready for the first. I'm getting ready to start off Endwalker. I think it's the beginning of Endwalker because we just set loose a dragon who is, I guess, Bahamut's wife, if I can remember correctly from yesterday. And one of the Ashians has also showed his face. Fandaniel showed up. He doing his thing. He took over the body of, I forgot his name, but he was in Stormblood, and I think we killed him in Stormblood too, because he came after his sister, and his sister was like one of the main antagonists of Stormblood's expansion. So, but anywho, we gonna go in, enjoy the story. Hopefully you guys taking care of yourselves out here. Yeah, let's gonna get into it. I'm doing pretty good. A little annoyed, but I wouldn't say a little annoyed, but pretty good. Don't want Alpha no more. What you want?
Our fates are not yet sealed.
And we do need a tank. So it's me. Insufficient item level. What? What they mean insufficient item level? Let me see if I got anything I can put on his head as of right now. Weathered. Oh, that's my old hat from last. I'm doing pretty good, man. It's just, you know, here and there, a little tired. You know how that go. What does it mean, insufficient? That's dumb. Seriously? Alright, bet. I got an idea. I got a wonderful idea. No, don't apologize. I mean, you know, just talk it up as whatever, I guess, you know. True Griffin hat of casting. No. Awful casting. Nah. What was that? Alright, you know what we're about to do? We're about to go to, where the map at? Travel map. Oldar. We don't want to go to Oldar. We want to go to teleport. It don't really matter. Alright, let's suggest y'all get on this game right now, man, because the first 4 expansions are free. Like the first 4 expansions are free. Oh, primal gear. So we got that primal gear. Shiva's Diamond Grimoire. Tidal Wave Rapier. Oh, I didn't know they had these. Ah, they're all weak. Magical range DPS. I mean, that's what I am, a magical range DPS, so. And everything sucks. Whoa, what's going on here? Look at all these people playing. Look at all these people playing. But yeah, people keep saying that Final Fantasy XIV is a dead game. Okay, okay. Alright, then. Might be a dead game to you, but okie dokie, artichoke. If you say so. Cause your boy needed a new hat. Cause I ain't wearing this since battle. Oh, somebody on here playing Grand Theft Auto 5 Legacy. I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, I gotta show you how to fit real quick. So there's a character in the game that actually wears this whole fit right here. It's after a character from Stormblood named Lord Hien. He's supposed to be a samurai, but I didn't want to be a samurai. And then if you played Final Fantasy VII, you know who that is right there. Y'all know who that is right there. Y'all know who that is. You ain't a real Final Fantasy VII fan if you ain't don't know who this cat is right here. I mean, I am a samurai. I do got the class. Okay, where? Oh, there goes the Moogle right there. I was wondering where the Moogle went. Exchange irregular tombstones. Previous irregular tombstone exchange passed. Oh, okay. Dang, this is what happens when you don't play a game for so damn long. They just be, because I know they about to change up a lot of stuff. All right, where that damn Moogle at? Where that there is. That's what I want. This ain't what you want, nigga. This ain't what you want. Man, look at that gear. Man, look at you. Just fashion. Look at you. We like brothers. Because I got the same color. We both cat people. You just taller than me. But yeah, so look at you all dripped out. Oh wait, is it? I forget how. Like I said, y'all, it's been a minute since I last played, so bear with me on this one. I forgot how the. Hey. Yep, that's it right there. What the fuck did I buy? What did I buy, y'all? What did I just buy? Oh, that go hard. Yeah, that's what I want. Yep, right there. That's what I want. That scorpion mask looks fire. All right, let's go back and do the flames of war. All right, my bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Dang, hit the mic. But now look at this. I don't know what will get people to play this game, but look, look, look at her. Look, she's so adorable. Look at her. People ask me what. Whoa. What happened? Look, my boy out here with no shirt on in the rain. And mind y'all, this not even my top. This not even my best gear. I just wanted to be Lord Ian for a little bit. Quick questions, ladies and gentlemen. While we're on the topic of, let's see, officer. I'm a OIC officer, arms and filling everything. It does not appear that you belong to the free. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't belong to y'all. I forgot who I belong to. Oh, that's right. I don't belong to y'all. I think I belong to Linsum Lemencia. But like I was gonna ask y'all, when I go live, what does it say? Do you guys get notified when I go live? If so, let me know in the comments if you get notified or not. Because I've got a lot of people say they don't get notified, but also at the same time though, a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't get notified at all. My fault. He's an all-rounder.
I stand ever ready.
Now, these types of quests you can either do with real-life people, or you can do it with the cast of the. You see those people I just picked? You can either do it with them, or you can do it with actual like people playing the game. Oh, so you get notified? Because YouTube be acting like. But that man's go hard on him. There go that dragon right there. All right, y'all, my bad. I had to shoot a text out real quick. Now, the one thing I don't like about it is when they lower my level, because I'm like, bruh. All right, we go. Damn, it's not like it's not doing nothing. At least I'm casting fast. At least that's one thing I'm happy about. I gotta go do something about my mask though. But thank you for letting me know that you get notifications though. YouTube is just weird, I guess. I guess they only push who they wanna, you know. I gotta get more. That move itself. There you go. Which is weird. Oh, so you get them for the shorts too as well? So y'all mean you got the notification from yesterday then? I'm just glad y'all get my notifications. That's all I care about is y'all getting my notifications. That's it. That means you knew today we was streaming today because you saw that. Oh, and I got an announcement. Well, I wouldn't say an announcement, but I'm gonna let y'all know how the summer streams is gonna be because yeah. This is what I want to fight. Matter of fact, I'll call and let you know after I'm done with this little epic battle. Alright, what's next? We done fighting stuff over here? No, we're not. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, oh my god, we still fighting stuff, y'all? Alright. Alright, so I had to make sure everything was dead first. So y'all know how I usually stream on Wednesdays, right? And sometimes I stream on a Saturday. Sometimes I stream on a Friday. So I usually don't stream on a Monday or a Friday. And I'll stream on Wednesdays, but to a certain extent, to a certain time. And that's because y'all know I'm a huge wrestling fan. And I usually try to get off before Monday Night Raw comes on, or before AEW Dynamite comes on, or I don't even stream Fridays, Friday Night SmackDown and stuff. But this summer, I probably will be streaming on Mondays and streaming on Fridays during like Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. The reason why I don't is because I tend to pay attention. I want to watch the show and all that kind of stuff. So I usually get off and go watch Monday Night Raw, get off and go watch SmackDown and all that kind of stuff. Well, last night, to me, it wasn't a good show. WWE's content hasn't been that great in so long. in the past couple months, it's just like, yeah, I can go without watching it for a little bit. So Mondays and Fridays, depending on if I got anything going on that Friday, I'll stream on a Friday. And the same thing for a Monday. If I got anything going on a Monday, I'll stream on that Monday. So but last night's episode of SmackDown was not the greatest. Not the greatest. Not saying that I'm not going to stay a wrestling fan or not going to be a wrestling fan or anything like that. It's just the fact that, you know, I guess fatigue. I want to say fatigue is more of the product's not watchable right now. A lot of the stuff's not making any sense. And right now, AEW is doing much better. In my opinion, they're doing better than WWE at the moment. At the moment, you know, but WWE is just going through a rut right now. You know, not one of the greatest ruts, but they're going through I wouldn't say rut, but it's just the fans ain't rocking with what they putting out right now, and that happens, you know, every now and then with the WWE. You know, the fans not rocking with the product, so some of us need to take a break from it, come back when, you know, things is popping, and things just ain't rocking right now. Like, there are some wrestlers on the roster right now that I kind of rock with, but the one thing I just couldn't fathom was my boy Royce Keys taking a dub last night. But who he lost to, you could say it was worth it. So yeah, Mondays and Fridays. This upcoming Monday, probably not, because I'll be out and about. But that upcoming Friday, yes. And for sure, come check me out on Tuesday, because we is gonna be playing Forza 6 all day. I won't say all day, but you know. I got dragons down. And he's not hitting hard enough. Oh, yeah, I think it's about time to change weapons. Yeah, it's time for an upgrade. Alright, go to first boss of the raid. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Let's find you. Okay, thank Craig. I was following you, and I was all like, what are we supposed to be doing? I had to get away.
Allow me.
And you got me. bro, who's our healer? Oh, first of all. I might have to go in there with some people. I forgot that these NPCs don't really be doing their job like they supposed to. I'm follow Thancred on this one. Cause he know what he doing. Ah, okay. I see how to do it now. Got this line of fire. Okay, I'm trying to figure. Okay, so I was wrong on that one. I'm just gonna follow Thancred and see what he does. What the hell? I literally did what Thancred did. Seriously. Okay, so the pillars that don't got nothing on them. Barely. All right, that makes a lot of sense now. Now I see. I do like how they added what's his name to the crew, even though I would.
You underestimate
And we're almost there. All right, so lightning to be redirected. Okay, cool. Treasure coffer. Let's see what we got up in here. Battle dance materia. Okay, let's go.
What took you so long? The amounts are in trouble. Let's split up.
All right, so we got. Oh. Ver thunder. I hate when it does that. You gotta lock on to something and they don't lock on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Blow 'em up, blow 'em up, blow 'em up. I forgot to add that part to it. Come on. All right, we got. Oh, never mind.
You underestimate me.
Oh, everybody named Mama here fighting today. I keep forgetting to change it out. Hell, trust me, y'all. I done went through a whole lot of talking yesterday just so we can get to this, so y'all wouldn't have to sit through it. Some of this game you gotta play off stream. was wondering why we.
Oh, no, you don't.
Damn. Thank you guys for coming through and chilling with me on a Saturday. I know y'all had better stuff to do. You know, like I said, there's a whole UFC fight going on later on today, but event. A whole UFC event going on later on. So all right, y'all, go cause some damage. Would you lend us your aid? Let us crush this. Let's do it. Clear this. Okay. Nah, where y'all going? Uh-oh. Bro.
Allow me.
Right, DPS. I'm a DPS. And I hate when that happens. When you be on a roll for a bit. We'll take out the minions first, then. Ooh, they got me, almost got me again. Bro, why is it not hitting? Uh-oh. Shooting missiles at us and stuff. We really fighting a big ass cube. Okay. Maybe I should have kept Alpha No on the squad, because Alpha No is the healer, and I should have done that.
Just the beginning.
Damn. I'm gonna remove the teleporting thing. Yo, they're just sending anything our way at this point. Yo, just, oh, for the love of Christ, come on, bro. Y'all see that thing about loading up, right? Alright, y'all gotta get off flames. We'll clear the way, prepare to strike again. Alright, cool. Y'all could have sworn we had more people besides than this.
Allow me.
We just destroyed it though. I was about to say we just destroyed it. Of healing. It's just that teleporting button. I keep forgetting that it's there. But I'm glad y'all know this happens in all MMOs, because as many MMOs I done played in my lifetime, I think Final Fantasy XIV is the only one I keep going back to. Cause I had an ESO account. I played that during the pandemic. My very first one was DC Universe. I mean, come on now, it's DC Universe. I mean, yeah, you get to create your own superhero and team up with Batman and Green Lantern and all them. So, you know, why not? But I looked at it recently. It does not look good at all. Like, I guess they don't believe in upgrading the graphics to that game, and they're just gonna leave it like it is. But I will say one thing though, they have been adding stuff to DC Universe since the last time I looked at it. Because they added Batman Who Laughs. I'm pretty sure they're gonna add Absolute Batman and all them. I don't know if they have already or not. I gotta look it up myself. But the game's still going strong. Has not died yet. Okay, now. Alright, let's go this way. I did literally nothing. I will call unto my children. About to mount this dragon. Ayy. I get to ride a dragon. Too bad I can't control it though. Get out the line of fire. Ah, dang it, dragon. Like, pimp, I'm on your team, man. I'm trying to free y'all. They trying to kill y'all. Since you want to fight me so badly. That's what I thought. Yeah, you thought you was gonna hit me. Yeah, nah. Gotta get away from y'all. Tiamat. Yeah, what I'm about to say. We're not about to fight Tiamat. Tiamat's on our team. Gotta fight this armored turtle. That is one of my favorite moves. Is that little blue swords. I've got to get out the way.
You underestimate me.
Of course, Alizé, they always underestimate us. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And boom. Die, turtle. I guess I ain't supposed to fight that. And Tiamat, if you don't eat this person, you just stomping on them. Eat them. Oops. Lunar Bahamut. One of the most OP Final Fantasy summons in all time. Time for this boss fight. Alright. Damn, look at him. Was not expecting to fight him this soon, though. I thought he would have been somebody we fight like later on down the line or something. How much time we got left? We got a whole hour. Let's go. Alright. Let me get my stuff ready. To battle! Alright, he about to clear it. He about to kill all of us. God dang. Yeah, maybe I can't fight up close with him. I might have to stay out of his range. God, he doing him in dirty over there. He ain't paying me no attention, but damn. Yeah, let me not do that. What we doing? 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 Thancred, what were you doing, bruh? I was following Thancred, and Thancred didn't do nothing. Fuck, can't run nowhere, can't go nowhere, can't go nowhere, can't go nowhere, can't go nowhere. He got the whole... Oh, there we go. Damn, I was not expecting all that to take my health out like that.
Just the beginning.
I took a wild guess. We were all... It's gonna be one of them long ass boss battles, y'all. But it's a battle of epic proportions. Shit, fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck. Where? Where? Alright, I wasn't prepared for that. I just want to know why I'm taking that hit right there. Thancred heal you. Okay, never mind. I'm about to ask Thancred to heal me. Thancred can't heal nobody. You're a whole tank. It's like asking your offensive line to play some well, they actually can't play defense. Never mind. He ain't doing his job really either. Alright, let me get out the way. Because y'all wanted to take them nasty hits from Bahamut. King of the Dragons.
Allow me.
Damn. There we go, finally. I can't carry no more currency. Alright, what's the free button? How's the crew doing right now? Alright, they're good, they're good. I expected that fight to last a little bit longer. Who is that talking to us?
Long have our peoples waged war, but no more. Your fallen lie beside our own. By our words and deeds shall we honor their sacrifice.
You will make peace with Odal then? We could be proud to call you allies. Let us put the past behind us.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. And you have proven yourselves worthy of our trust. It is the Guardians who are deserving of our fury.
That's right, big dog. That's right. Gotta get rid of them.
I shall see that my brethren learn the truth of this day, and rally as many as possible to the cause, till we meet again.
And thus did we make allies of the Amalja.
It would certainly seem that
Keep
way.
the mask that same
The
color.
Sultana will be pleased. Let's go and give her the good news, shall we?
Sometime earlier inside the. I can't pronounce that. Not even gonna try. Ugh, this sounds nasty.
What in Ralga's name happened here?
It look like a bunch of dragon human hybrids attached to the wall. I forgot the name of the.
I know. But you can bet these poor sods aren't here by choice.
I'm trying to find out why you here is the question.
Quickly! We've got to get them free!
I forgot the name of the race, but I came across them before.
No! What have I done?
It's too late for them. We're leaving now.
So I guess we gonna trust Fordola since she's working with us now. It's Ifrit.
No! No! Don't you dare! We came together and we're leaving together.
While it would be too much to hope that we have seen the last Fandaniel, we have dealt his schemes a telling blow this day, and alone is cause to celebrate. And celebrate I will when we have received word of safe return. He ain't safe. Dry hit, critical hit, determination. You may now enter with a party of NPC avatars to make use of this feature. Open trust interferent interface located under duty, and I'll get the main menu. I still ain't level up yet. There. Alright, we got a hour with it. Well fed. Alphanode is minded to share his account of the events that unfolded within the Sigh, standing around here worrying is not going to help. Minds. Standing around here worrying is not going to help matters come. We must discuss the day's events with Pippin and oh no, can we not? Can we not go talk to them? Brave scions. With that, I could treat you to a hero's welcome, but I bear urgent news from the man. Your Grace, wherever is the matter. As our troops withdrew from that place, they came upon the 2 scouts sent to the nearby tower. I have yet to hear a full account, but it seems that one of them, your friend, I believe, had been wounded and was being dragged away by the other. Oh no. I must go. Forgive me, Your Grace. I think he has a crush on boy. Can you tell us aught of Armbald's condition, Your Grace, the wounded scout? Not save, that is get grave, that tend to him. Okay, the old English, dang, the old English talk gets me. The infirmary must be inundated with the wounded. If all of us go, we'll only get underfoot. Kaizuya, esteem, would you mind going after Alphanode? He may need some support from someone other than me. Very well. Thank you. The rest of us will see the relevant people know what took place in. Come on then. Yo, this mic is pretty good. It picks up everything, man. I ain't trying to have y'all hearing what's going on in the background, but god damn, this mic is pretty good. Live to Ruby Road Exchange. First of all, I need to go fix my gear because yep, all my stuff broke. Well, not broke, but took some damage. When dust settles. Alright, so we gotta go find out where that is. This way. Oh, you made it out alive. Another one come to see the lad in the silver armor. Master, no, I ain't gonna pronounce that either, is attending to him as we speak. If you would be so kind as to wait. What did Master to say? Tell me his exact words. Enough, Alpha. No, this isn't help. Let the surgeon do their work. But you're right. Forgive me, Sai. When we said our farewells to him, I was afraid that something like this might happen. But now that it has, all we can do is wait.
Fordola, have you been waiting here all this time?
Fordola.
We have done what we can. The rest is up to him.
May we see him?
I do not think that wise. You must let him sleep.
He said, let my boy
Thank you
sleep.
for bringing him back. He owes you his life. I just wish I had been there. Perhaps, I don't know. Perhaps I could have...
Could have what? Got tempted? Don't flatter yourself. You can't save everyone. No one can. Not even the warrior of bloody light.
Hey, old girl, you might want to chill out, though. We ain't forget about what you did in the last expansion. We ain't forget. I ain't forget. We should have put you 6 feet under, to be honest with you.
People die all the time.
Yeah, you
for no
killed
good
some.
reason. And those who take up the sword die quicker than most.
How come you didn't die yet then?
If you're going to shed a tear every time a soldier falls on the battlefield, you'd best stay away. It's no place for the weak of heart.
That is true. It ain't for the weak heart.
It may be that victory cannot be won without cost. But all life is precious, and I refuse to shrug at its loss.
All life is precious! Oh, you need to grow up, little man. Before your sparkling ideals get everyone killed.
It's funny coming from her since she was technically one of the antagonists in Stormblood, but alright then. She had no problem killing folks. We give you a second chance, and this how you gonna talk to us?
You're right. He is idealistic. But the world has more than its fair share of realists, like you and me. It's people like him who dare to dream that things could be better and make it happen against all the odds. They are the ones whose names live on forever. The heroes.
The battlefield's littered with would-be heroes. At this rate, you'll lot will be next. And what'll become of your precious dreams then?
Somebody else will live them out for us.
They'll be gone. Like dust on the wind.
That's the name of the mission.
Dreams worth fighting for don't die so easily.
Or that too. Alright, hold on, y'all. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta take the trash out. Alright, yo, we back. We gonna switch to this one instead. I know, there is nothing more I can do here. Come let us rejoin the others. Ahem. Her Grace invites the scions of the Seven Dawn to join her in the fragment chambers. Your comrades have already arrived. Will the three of you be joining them? Okay, I guess it don't show up on that side. Oh, it does show up. Never mind.
Your Grace, pray forgive us our lateness.
Think not of that. I understand a close comrade of yours was wounded in the line of duty. Arenvold.
Oh, that's how you say his name, Arvold.
It was at the Alliance's behest that he risked all, and we are grieved to hear of his condition. Now, we would share with you the findings of the mission. Pippin, pray relate to our guests the details of Fordola's account.
First Bahamut, now Ifrit. Or Lunar Ifrit, as Fandaniel would doubtless have it.
"'Tis now all but certain that the towers were conceived to facilitate the summoning of primals by those imprisoned within.
Can we please not do no more primals? Hold on, y'all, hold on.
Less certain is the means by which the Telophoroi constrain the wills of said entities to enact their designs in defiance of the pleas of their victims.
Mayhap they do not. If mere proximity to the towers is enough to make loyal servants of the Empire's mortal enemies, it stands to reason that the same is true for those held captive. They invoke their gods for the good of Garlemald, and in their disturbed state of mind, summon a primal whose form reflects their own alteration.
It all begins to make sense. Upon closer inspection, I realized that the towers bear a striking resemblance to a much larger structure which Urianger and I observed from afar during our visit to the Imperial capital. Assuming it too is capable of tempering those in its immediate vicinity, it would go some way to explain the swiftness with which the Telophoroi managed to rally so many Imperials to their cause.
While the situation in Garlemald is indeed troubling, I fear we have more immediate concerns. Ifrit was not the only primal summoned. At approximately the same time, observers at several other towers bore witness to the emergence of further such entities. For a blessing, none appear to wield aught approaching the destructive power of Bahamut, and the Grand Companies are moving to deal with the threat even as we speak.
You need only tell me where they are, Your Grace. The Grand Companies, Your Grace. Is this wise? Nope, going for the first one. Tell me where they at. A body ass is in a heartbeat.
Though we are aware that the task will not be easy, we would call upon the Scions only as a last resort. Pray, conserve your strength for now. After all, it was not so very long ago that you rid us of Bahamut. On which note, I am pleased to report that our talks with the Amalja have reached an agreeable conclusion. They have pledged their full support to our cause. It is our hope that this historic agreement will encourage other tribes to join us at the negotiating table. And I know that I speak for all of the Allied leaders when I say that we will welcome them with open arms at such time as they do. Of course, this was only made possible by the feats of heroism performed at Paglfan. Moreover, we shall not allow the sacrifices of those fallen in battle to have been made in vain. As hope leads to victory, shall victory lead to a new dawn for Eorzea.
May these words ever be our guide, Your Grace.
Now, if you will forgive me, I must consult with the Syndicate on the matter of our new allies' integration. Till next we meet, my friends, I bid you safe travels and blessed respite.
Will do. The Syndicate. You know, that should be my squad's name. Should be called the Syndicate. I'm keeping that mask on. That mask kind of heat. Right then, unless anyone has an objections, I think it would be time we return to the Rising Stone. No, y'all can go back to the Rising Stone. I ain't going nowhere with y'all. And that includes you, Alpha Node. Is in good hands here. I think he has a crush on him. Of course, he would doubtless mock me for pacing about the infirmary. Let's retire, then, that we might regain our strength and readiness for the coming challenges. If all are in engagement, then I shall let Krill know to expect us a hot bath and a hearty meal. Shit, I'm hungry right now. I haven't eaten all day. It will be good to be home. I have some thinking to do, saying. Yes, I'll try asking him, and thank you. I shall look forward to it. Our comrades eagerly await our return, and Krill in particular has a few matters she's keen to discuss, one of which concerns you, esteemed. Believe it or not, you will join us, won't you? You ain't got no choice. Fine. Say, me and him gonna have to throw hands, because I'm like, brother, we need your help. Really? I thought you said you were avoiding the... Wait, what woman? If I refused, she would only pursue me. Let's get this over with, shall we? The wind-up airship, I got that too. Do like her gear also as a he or a she? That's a she, yeah, just she. Real slender like. When the dust settles. Oh yeah, we gotta go all the way to Revenant's Toll. We gotta do some traveling. We gotta do some traveling, y'all. Alright, so for everybody that wasn't here, I'm letting y'all know that Mondays and Fridays I will be streaming a lot more on Mondays and Fridays as well. Only because Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown just ain't been cutting it recently, so yeah. So on Mondays, you'll see me. Wednesdays, of course, you'll see me. Friday, you'll see me. But I won't be streaming 3 times a week, though. Oh, they're talking.
I expect you must all be exhausted. Thanks to Arenvold's selfless efforts, we may now be confident that we understand the function of the towers. But many questions remain regarding the reason for the summonings, and what lurks behind the looming edifice in Garlemald. Until such questions are answered, we will struggle to devise an effective strategy for thwarting the Telophoroi's stated aim. Nothing less than the destruction of this star. And so, given the gravity of the situation, I move that we petition the aid of Charlian.
It is possible the ancient knowledge preserved within our archives may hide a clue to our enemy's methods. But given Charlian's established policy of non-intervention, our former colleagues are not like to aid us in its discovery.
Oh, I well remember what they're like. The Forum's barefaced refusal to assist you in the days prior to the calamity must rank as Charlian's most shameful act since the Exodus. But were the final days to be reenacted, it would spell doom for us all. Surely even they cannot turn a blind eye to that. I trust we are all of the same mind on this matter. Urgent as it seemed, I took the liberty of petitioning the Alliance for leave to act as Eorzea's emissary, and have since received their blessing.
I presume your role as a student of Baldessian will carry some weight with the Forum?
One can but hope.
I'm glad they
If truth
added
be told,
Garatia, because
our
Garatia was
organization
only
has
part
been
of like a
shadow of its
side
former self
quest.
ever since the
I think it was
disappearance of the
right
Isle
after
of
Heaven's Sword. That's
But
when you
the
meet
name
him.
does still
I think
retain
it's
some
it's
degree
either
of
at the Heaven's
prestige.
Sword or
I only pray it will be enough.
I think A Realm Reborn. No, it was Heaven's Sword. It was Heaven's Sword.
If there are no objections, I shall depart for Charlian at once. But before I do, I should also mention the other matter to which I would devote some time during my stay. After hearing what transpired in the first, I began to question the true nature of Hydaelyn's blessing. A topic I have discussed at some length with Y'shtola.
We were wondering, when was the last time Hydaelyn spoke to you directly?
What we say near the end of the Dragon Song War, the day the crystal end of the Dragon Song War. That's when we did battle.
When you regained her blessing, was it not? But never since. Not in all your time in the first, when you faced the Unsundered, the very heart of Zodiark.
History shows us that Hydaelyn is able to awaken the echo in her chosen, convey her will directly, and grant the blessing of light. To our knowledge, however, she has not sought to intervene in man's affairs for some considerable time.
Might not the explanation for that lie with her choice of champion? Mayhap she is content to trust in his judgment.
Mayhap she is. But following my initial discussion with Kryl, I made inquiries of my own. And as far as I am able to tell, Hydaelyn has not made her will known to anyone.
During my time in the First, the Oracle of Light spoke to me through Reen. But that was not the will of Hydaelyn. It was Minfilia herself.
Indeed. And while she and Hydaelyn were inextricably linked, Minfilia yet acted of her own volition. A messenger, yes, but one who spoke with her own voice.
Oh my god. Alright, hold on, y'all.
I wonder, could Hydaelyn's silence suggest the presence of some disruptive force, perhaps? Some obstacle to communication? While I share Urianger's high opinion of your conduct, I see no reason why she would deny you her guidance altogether. Then again, who am I to say? The fact is, we simply don't know. But if the explanation is to be found anywhere, I can think of worse places to look than the archives of Charlian, and their research on the Ethereal Sea in particular. Resolved though I am to go, believe me when I say that I take no pleasure in the thought of leaving you a member short. Now of all times. Estinian, we stand on the eve of a struggle that will decide the fate of this star. One in which we Scions may play a telling part, yet we are but few in number.
Yep.
And so I must ask you again, will you join us?
You better say yes.
You see the world the way you want it to be. I see the world the way it is. You are idealistic to a fault. But I know you would never turn your back on those in need. Never close your eyes to their suffering. And somehow, your deeds lend truth to your words, giving the lie to my doubts in so doing. I have seen others draw strength from your belief. In Ishgard, in Alamigo, you inspired them to stand up and fight. To win, no less. And even when you lost those you held dear, you carried their spirit with you and made their memory your guiding light. The burden of so many hopes and dreams would be too heavy for most to bear. But you bear it willingly, as you have shown me. Some dreams. If you have need of my strength, it's yours. After all you've done, how could I refuse?
You better not refuse.
Thank you, Estinian.
Made him all types of happy.
Whatever challenges await us, I shall not falter. You have my word.
And now, I may bid you farewell. Safe in the knowledge that all is as it should be. In this little corner of the world, at least.
You will be sorely missed. Tread warily in Charlian, and do try not to let the Forum embroil you.
I shall do my very best. Farewell.
Trying to find out what she about to do, what you about to get into. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. Oh, what's going on with all these weapons? Oh, Xeno. Trying out new weapons and stuff.
Well, does this one meet with your approval? Apparently not. Or could it be that you're still upset about the dragons?
You are unwise to remind me of so costly a failure.
I see Big Dog changed his clothes too, because he was not dressed like that the last night. Well, actually, I take that back. He's in a whole nother body now, so. But he got some new clothes though.
It will not affect our plans, I trust.
Oh, hardly at all. Though, admittedly, the chances of us being able to procure any more Mericidian dragons are rather slimmer following Tiamat's reappearance. Oh, but the seeds have been sown, my lord. We have only to wait for them to quicken.
What do you mean to sow
Speaking
the seeds?
of preparations, is it safe to assume that you will be ready to control you-know-what?
The hour draws nigh. This nation, forged for Asian ends, will finally prove its worth.
A mighty empire, now no more than an instrument of this star's destruction. What a pleasure it will be to put it to use. Which brings me back to our earlier topic. My lord, while I appreciate that it is not an easy decision, it really is past time you chose your weapon.
There is one that I have been meaning to test.
Well, well, not quite what I was expecting, though I will say, it does seem rather apt.
I wonder what that weapon is. It's probably one of his old ones. I don't know. Well, it looks like I'm going to have a busy few moons. Not that they ever seem to be anything but. Thancred got me dispatching troops to every corner of the realm, which is not to say I don't trust the Alliance, because I do. But when it comes to putting down primals, nobody does it detter than us. I don't want to deal with primals. I'm sorry, I just don't. That's one of the main reasons why I kind of put the game down a little bit, because god damn, we kept fighting them. Which is where I come in and gladly, mind you, it's the least I can do to support the Scions, who risk life and limb. And sigh, I wish there was something we could do for him, but we'll just have to settle for saying the odd prayer and keeping a roof over our heads. It wouldn't do to have him come back to complete shambles now, will it? But that's enough of my rambling. Off you go and get some rest. Oh yeah, we're still. Alright, let me go do something else real quick. Cause like dealing with primals, it was fun fighting them at the beginning, but then after a while it just got Alize, can't tell you are itching to take the fight to the. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Kaizuya, you're looking well. I take it you managed to squeeze in some rest. If you came hoping for tidings from Krill, I'm afraid we're still waiting. But we do have some odd scrapes of news to share. Scrapes, she says. Lunar primals have been popping up all over the place, but the Alliance has the situation well in hand, thanks in no small part to why are we fighting them in a different way? Because okay, you deal with the primals, you know, Emfred, Bahamut, Shiva, all them. But here's the thing: you fight different versions of them, because I fought different versions of them when I got done with Shadowbringers. They had this special quest I haven't finished yet, but I was fighting different versions of the primals in there, like infrared titan in them. Now we're fighting lunar versions of them. This is okay. All of which is obviously very encouraging, but with the begging your pardon, but I come bearing an invitation from the Alliance. A council meeting is due to held El Amigo, and your attendance is humbly requested. We were just talking about the Alliance. Man, come on, bro, really? I believe the intentions is to share news of recent developments and discuss what measures might be taken to confront it. Okay. It is hope that they will join us in the fight against our common foe. So the Alliance will bring all of the beast tribes into the fold at a single stroke. Okay, cool. Let's see what this one's all about. Cause I'm so tired of dealing with freaking not Ashians, I'm sorry. But what them people call Enter Eden's prompts. Oh yeah. Okay, now I remember that. I remember that quest. Never mind. Primals, my bad, y'all. Primals. Had to go all the way back to Almigo. Yo, if they start out at talking again, I'm gonna be a little annoyed. Like, dang, can I fight something already? Got Thancred, Gratia, Alize, the Twink, and Istola. Okay, let's go. While some few guests have yet to arrive, the Alliance leaders are all present. Shall we show you in? Oh my God, they stay talking. So I guess we're getting all the creatures that I came across in my journeys throughout the game.
Esteemed guests.
Okay, thank God I ain't got to read it for
you
y'all.
honor us with your presence. As there is much to discuss, let us begin.
Information on our taken brethren you have, yes? Hear it we would! Ah! Beyond forgiveness these featherless ones are! With rivers of blood shall they pay! Freed our people must be!
We too would see your kin liberated. But ere we attempt their rescue, we must first find a means to negate the risk of tempering. Without that, we will be unable even to approach the towers, let alone contend with their defenders.
If all else fails, I've always found cannonballs quite effective.
And what of the prisoners? Would you see them slaughtered?
Think for a moment. Ponder, consider, think. If Merlwyb truly intended to bombard the towers, she would have done so by now. Remember, we came here to find a solution together, did we not?
Y'shtola spoke of defenders. I but offered a means to clear a path, should you require it.
Given the enemy's capabilities, we will all need to play our part if we are to have any chance of success. For if any here should give less than their best, it will be to the cost of every living being on this star.
A paragon, the Empire, our very gods. How can we hope to prevail against such odds?
That our foe is formidable, none would deny. But our strengths are many and varied. In this chamber, I see masters of strategy, masters of magic, masters of the land, the air, and the sea. And together, there is nothing in creation we cannot overcome.
He ain't talking about everybody in the room. He talking about me, because he knows I can hold it down like that. He knows I can throw these hands. He knows I'm about that life. You know, hey, if we throw Kaizuya out there, Kaizuya gonna throw hands. We throw Kaizuya out there, he get the job done. If I throw Kaizuya out there, he know what he doing.
I beg your pardon?
I'm on the other side of the table like, oh, you want to go? I'm just waiting for somebody to jump. I'm gonna jump with him.
What is it, Soulwalker? Do you not express your passion thus?
So what he said was, what is it, Shorewalker? Do you not express your passion thus? Because I didn't understand what he just said.
A little tricky will outgive, perhaps. Suffice it to say, I am proud to be counted amongst Eorzea's finest. We Sahagin will play our part.
Yeah, you do that.
We kobolds have not forgotten the crimes the Overdwellers committed against us in the past. But today we look to the future, as allies united in purpose.
Yeah, I remember beating down your people too. Pretty much all these creatures here, except for the little fairy behind, the one, that little old lady that looked like a fairy. We don't fought all these races before. And I put some of their people in the dirt. So
Make mock of the Ixal the Paragon does! Turns kin into puppets! Pits brother against brother! Free them from his grasp, we shall.
As Patriarch Zadar will attest, the Scions have granted us a means to free your brethren from their thraldom. This boon we will gladly share, that your people might never be enslaved again.
We accept! We accept!
Praise me!
It's taken a while, but I do believe we might be one step closer to a world without primals. Would that Minfilia were here to see it.
Yeah, real tired of fighting these primals, fam. Like, real talk, I really am.
More Porksies, but we're moving in the right direction.
I'm about to get my guy a hideout, because that's the one thing I didn't do
If I may have
in
your
this game.
attention, there is one other point I would like to raise. As we can all agree, freeing those held captive must take precedence over every other concern. But experience has taught us that none save those with the capacity to resist tempering can hope to enter the towers unscathed. And even once inside, a still greater threat may yet await them, that which we call a primal.
Bro, I can throw hands with primals. You're acting like y'all sitting at a table with somebody that can't do it. I don't fought them. Well, haven't fought them all yet, but the ones that y'all keep throwing at me, Infrared. I don't fought this Infrared like, I fought Infrared like damn near 4 times, 5 times, 8 times. 2 different, I think I fought his better looking cousin.
Needless to say, if we are to succeed, engaging with such foes can only ever be considered a last resort. And so I move that we seek to prevent them from being summoned in the first place.
Yes! Both prayer and ether are needed for the ritual. Should either one be denied, the summoning would fail.
Indeed. And so we must endeavor to discover the source of the ether on which the process depends. Do so, and it may present a way to halt the summonings, or perhaps even neutralize the towers entirely.
A promising proposal. While you are conducting your investigations, however, we will need to remain vigilant, lest the Telophoroi commit further abductions and summon primals ere we have the means to prevent them. To stand a better chance of keeping our enemy at bay, we would do well to coordinate our defensive efforts, sending reinforcements to assist our neighbors when needed.
We Amalja would have been overwhelmed were it not for our newfound allies. But say the word, and we shall come.
I see we are all in accord. But what are we to call this proud fellowship of ours? I submit that the honor of naming it should go to the scion whose brave efforts have done so much to unite Eorzea. What say you, my friend?
I will call it the Grand Company of Eorzea. I will call it, one moment please. I will call it, why y'all asking me? I just want to fight stuff. I just want to punch something. I'm the Goku of this group, alright? I want to fight stuff.
But that's the name I
don't care what you try to say it was. You not gonna fight me, bro. I promise you not.
A fine choice, for there is none here who does not love Eorzea.
Aye, in that we shall ever be united.
United in our gratitude for the realm that gave us life.
See, that's Lord Heen. Y'all just missed him. Lord Heen, they just showed him.
Day, the Grand Company of Eorzea was
Hold on.
born.
So this guy right here. This guy right here. That's Lord Heen. He was from the Stormblood expansion. I got his gear on right now. Except with a different color. I just don't have his hair. And honestly, I like the hair that my character got. He's been having that hair since I changed his race.
How long have we dreamed of this moment? And now that it's here, oh, forgive me. Might we speak outside?
Oh, you want to talk? Oh, you want to take us outside? He want to throw hands. Watch. He gonna try to throw hands with me outside. Well, now that we are out of the earshot of the other delegates, I hope you will forgive me if I speak my mind. Go ahead. Let me begin by saying that I have dreamed of this day since the moment I first stepped foot upon the shores, and that I was as heartened as anyone to see the peoples of Eorzea pledge their solidarity. Yet even as they uttered their declaration, all I could think about was the conflict to come, or of sacrifices. They say, man, either you get busy shooting or get busy dying. You better pick. That would be made, and the lives lost, inevitabilities that I still struggle to accept. But at least now there is hope. The formation of the Grand Company of Eorzea is the first step, the first of many. Many and more. Elder Seedseer, how might we be of service? I seek Master Alphino's assistance in a matter of involving Gardenia's neighbors, the Sylphs. The Sylphs was that little fairy thing I was talking about earlier. I know that you and yours have long kept a weather eye upon the crystal trade, the better to predict the coming of primals, and so you will be familiar with the Sylphs and the... Okay, I can't say that. Through their dealings, they have cultivated relations not only with the city-states, but many other communities besides. Communities such as the Beast Tribes. Just so it is our hope that we may make sure use of self-establishment lines of communication to coordinate the efforts of our new fellowship. Yet the remaining certain participate difference between a trade and a grand company. If the Sylphs are to perform their task effectively, they will require a council of one versed in the operational aspects of armed forces. An armed force found with the same goal in mind, no less. The Crystal Braves, yes, forgive me, Master Alphino, I know that it was a painful chapter in your life, but the experience may yet be made to serve the realm. Sigh. In my hubris, I plotted a course of the Crystal Braves which stretched far beyond the Order's initial concept, when intended to pave the way for the founding of what I intend to call the Grand Company of Eorzea. But my plans all came to naught, built upon the frail foundation of lofty ideas. The order was doomed from the first to collapse under the weight of more worldly interests. Mayhap I ask too much of you. Not at all. You may count upon my assistance for what little it is worth by leaving the car. You have my gratitude, Master Afino, and my trust. When your report is ready, pray with your guidance in there. All right. Before committing anything to writing, there are a number of people whose thoughts I should like to hear. Former Braves, you understand? Might you join me in to seek them out? No. As if you have to act. Jesus. I can think of an excuse not to, so no. So, yes. Well, I shall be grateful of your help. I'll join you. No, okay, I'll join you. If you plan to confess the opinions of your former comrades, it will be a lot quicker if we share the task of questioning them. They may have... Okay. We should be glad of your company. We should be glad to have your company, Gra. I shall explain the details on the way. Gratia. So what's the plan, brother mine? Before discussing the task at hand, I should probably admit that the report I propose is largely written not long after the fateful day in Oda. Okay. To by those seeking to form a similar organization. And while I made every attempt to be objective. Okay. Alright, come on. Y'all done no talking. Y'all should have said all this in that cutscene. If you have no objection, go. The company we keep. Hey, yo, what's going on over there? Oh, I can't even fight. I'm too strong. Told me I was too strong. I'm like, man, that's weak. Well, look who it is and what brings you to here. Wouldn't have anything to do with the big meeting, would it? In a manner of speaking, I have been assigned a task, you see, for which I require an assistance of former members of the Crystal Braves. Alright, we're on a hunt. I wouldn't say on a hunt, but we're looking for all his old friends. So ye want to know why we decided to stick with Scions, eh? Ain't an easy thing to put into words, that. As well, we will insist. I spent a long time agonizing over my failure to alert you to the traitors in our midst. For my negligence, I was captured along with many others, and we were powerless to prevent the tragedies that ensued. Not a day goes by that I do not think back to those fateful events. By joining the Scions, I hope to redeem myself, and I will continue to serve the cause for all long as I am able. When we were finally reunited at the Rising Stone, you refuse to blame anyone but yourself for the fall of the Crystal Braves. And it is in spite of everything that had happened. We would not have blamed you had you turned us away, but when you gave us your trust instead, what else could we do but repay you? Nothing. That's what. As for me, Artel, well, I've always felt Scions have something in common with me, all crew. The duty of the strong is to protect the weak. That was our creed. Okay. But as time has gone on, I've learned that strength comes in many shapes and sizes, from honorary boulders to mistress Tataru. We've all of us got something to offer. And not one of us is doing it for personal gain, because we believe there's more important things than that. I am at loss for words. Thank you, my friend. To hear this from you means more than you know. Forgive me, Kaizu, could you? Give us your thoughts on the Crystal Braves. Why do you think the Crystal Braves ended in failure? Well, its founding ideas were okay. I mean, I don't feel like sitting through all this. I'm sorry, y'all. I just don't. I still haven't leveled up yet. Oh, let me check something out real quick before I call it a stream today. They do so much talking. I'm all like, we just sat through a whole cutscene. Often on, it's keen to hear what Alize and Grazia have learned from the Braves who turned their back. Oh, yeah, that's right. They wanted us to come. Okay, yeah, that's where I'm at. I know where I'm at. Independent, okay. Culinarian, oh, okay. Okay. Oh, bro, you can teach your character how to cook in this game. I don't want to learn how to cook, but you know. Oh yeah, this was the first place I started off in, because you got to pick a grand company to join. Thanks to Tataru, even ever, okay. Some were fought right out less I can well imagine, but their opinions are no less vital than Thank you, I will set that, okay. Alright, not this place. Okay, y'all, we done with all this goddamn talking. Alright, where am I at? Welcome, Warrior Light, the Elder, Seed Seer, and your friends are awaiting within. My friend, I thank you all for coming so swiftly. Words of Master. Oh my God, y'all. Alright, y'all. I'm about to get off in just a moment. Oh, hold on. What's going on? It's like it's cutscene after cutscene after cutscene. I go to one spot, cutscene. Go to another spot, cutscene. It's just like, whoa, bro, come on now.
Elder Seedseer, I thank you for granting me this audience. I am Fortuno Levea, here in my capacity as representative of the Forum.
It is I who should thank you, Master Fortuno, for journeying so far and so swiftly. Would that our first meeting could have been under happier circumstances.
It has been too long, Father. You look well.
That's they daddy? Hey, yo, come get your kid, bro, because I'm kind of tired of this one right here.
As do you both. Ameliance will be glad to hear that you are taking care of yourselves.
How is Mother?
She misses you terribly, of course, but is otherwise a picture of health. Circumstances apart, I'm grateful that our meeting has afforded me the chance to be reunited with my children at long last. And I believe I also owe you thanks for the hospitality you showed my father, Louisois, during his sojourn in Eorzea.
All thanks we owe to him. In the days prior to the 7th Umbral Calamity, it was your father's tireless efforts which granted us a means to vanquish the primals.
So at the very beginning of the game. So fun fact. Final Fantasy XIV did fail at the beginning of its life, like at the beginning of the game when it first released. And Yoshi P was not happy with the way it was, so he pretty much deleted the whole game and remade it. And whatever happened in the original game, this old man had something to do with it. And when it got erased, he had something to do with it. He ain't a bad guy, but they made the erasing of the first game canon to what started the game up. So,
were it not for him, our strength would have been quite spent by the time the Empire arrived. That Gridania still stands is in large part his achievement. He was a great man.
Well, fans weren't happy
He
with it
would
either.
doubtless have been moved to hear you say so. I must confess, however, that I opposed his decision to intervene.
Say what?
And my position remains unchanged.
He was against it.
To chart the course of history, not to change it. I am familiar with the Sharlayan stance.
It is more than that. It is our way of life.
It is more than that.
But I came here not to deliver a lecture, but the forum's answer to your request. Sharlayan will under no circumstances intervene in the conflict between Eorzea and the Garlean Empire.
May I ask for what reason the Forum has come to this decision? The final days spell the end not only for Eorzea, but the entire world.
The final days. Pray spare me your hyperbole. This conflict is no more than the latest in a series of petty squabbles between yourselves and Garlemald. One in which Sharlayan will take no part. If the final days were truly upon us, we would know.
Okay, never mind. I don't like his dad no more.
Father, you must ask the Forum to reconsider. You may feel safe on your little island across the waves, but if you imagine the Telophoroi will leave you be, you are mistaken. They mean to kill us all, themselves included.
Alphino is right. We have seen what the enemy is capable of, the lengths to which they'll go. This is no time to turn a blind eye. If Eorzea falls, so too will Sharlayan. So if you truly love our homeland, you will join us. Now, before it's too late.
He ain't joining us.
I thought you knew better than to raise your voice to your elders. It seems I was wrong. Wrong to ever let you leave, Sharlayan. I consoled myself that your time abroad would instill in you some hint of restraint, of discipline.
No, I taught them all that. Trust me, I taught them all
But
that.
I see now that Eorzea has made fools of you both. Have you forgotten why it was that I so vehemently opposed your grandfather's departure? For all his wisdom, his only solution was to go to war. Death, devastation, ruin. Even those who claim victory are scarred for life. What prize could ever justify such sacrifice? It is the duty of the learned to avert such tragedy. By fanning the flames of war, you forsake all you once held dear.
Better to fight and fail than wait for the axe to fall. That's true. To ignore the plight of those one might consumably save is not wisdom. It's okay. It is in your power to save us. Refuse and you condemn us all. You got something to say? You got something to say?
I see
That's what I
your
thought.
friend shares your misguided ideals.
Yo, we
Unlike
out here.
him, you should know better.
Hey, yo, somebody hold me back. Hold me back.
By espousing such barbaric notions, you subvert the teachings of Sharlayan and place all we have worked for in jeopardy.
So do you.
Alphino, Alize, as of this moment, you shall no longer bear the name of Leveilleur.
That's foul.
What?
How you choose to live your lives is no longer my concern. If you wish to walk the path of ruin, I will not stand in your way.
Why do I feel like he'll be a boss later on down the line and we gotta fight him?
Master Fortuno, while Charlian may have no intention of intervening in this conflict, we can still part as friends. Will you not stay and speak with us, that we might learn of Charlian's hopes for the morrow?
He ain't gonna tell
I have
us nothing.
said what I came here to say.
Exactly. See, look, he ain't gonna tell
Further
us.
discussion would be meaningless.
Father, wait!
Don't bother, Alize.
How can you stand there and watch him walk away? How can you let this happen?
Listen, I ain't come here for family drama. I came here to fight stuff. Okay, here's the one thing that gets on my nerves about this game. One moment they got cutscenes that's voiced, and then they got cutscenes that aren't voiced. Like, come on, fam. So that's what we came here to say. That we are all fools for having the turn to defend ourselves against the... Okay. Like it or not, this was the forum's decision to watch from afar while Azoria Burnt's father was but the messenger, and as he headed down their judgment, I could think of nothing to say that could possibly sway him. I still can't. To have prolonged the discussion would have changed a little, for it is not only Master who must be pursued, but the forum as a whole. Their decision was made ear for your father see. Nor is it like to change, and so will shall face that without their aid. I cannot say that thing's name right. Forgive me, but if they had no intentions of helping us... Alright, man, I'm tired of reading this. Golden pineapple juice. Can't eat and it was a... Seems determined not to let the disappointment of Charlotte distract her from the task at hand. Alright. Alright, so. Oh, dang, I didn't know it's gonna jump all the way away. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, but that would be the end of the stream. So, let me give y'all a little heads up. Actually, no, we don't need no music. We don't need no music. We don't need no music. We'll just go off like this. Hold on. Okay, so tomorrow, no stream. What was that? Okay, yeah. So yeah, tomorrow no stream, no Monday no stream, Tuesday for sure, because you know Forza 6 comes out, Forza Horizon 6 comes out Wednesday. Wednesday, y'all probably will get one. No. I'll see y'all Tuesday, pretty much. But other than that, guys, I don't know what else to say to close out this stream. You'll be getting stream Tuesday and Friday for sure. Tuesday and Friday for sure. But other than that, I love y'all guys. Please take care of yourselves. Peace out.